This video, let's try to understand what actually is a DEMAT account and who holds all our DEMAT account. What are the charges for opening a DEMAT account, then annual maintenance charges. So we'll see everything. So we'll try to understand DEMAT account by comparing it with our normal bank account. So if you see in bank account, all our cash is stored in the form of electronic format as a virtual money. If you see in DEMAT account, all the shares that we are buying, for example, if you buy a State Bank of India share, it will be stored in DEMAT account in an electronic format. So that is basically we call it as DEMAT account. So before going to see who holds our DEMAT account, let's try to understand what are the instruments that the DEMAT account will hold. For in bank account we can only hold cash, but in DEMAT account you can hold more than the shares. So we'll see what are those things. So the DEMAT account can be used to hold shares, mutual fund units that you are buying, then government bonds or private bonds, then IPOs. Suppose normally a company comes to primary market, so we call it as IPO. You can apply for IPO through your DEMAT account, and debt instruments and gold subscription from RBI, exchange traded funds. So everything can be used to hold in DEMAT account. So if you see in 1996, before 1996, all the DEMAT accounts were in the form of paper. So DEMAT means dematerialized. So they dematerialized the paper and they bought into an electronic format, so that your share, whatever that you are buying, will not get a chance to lose, or your paper might not tear. So all to consider all these things, they also made it as a DEMAT account in the electronic format. In addition, it also facilitates quick buying and selling. Because of that, after 1996, there were more retail investors participate because of the electronic format and quick speed and accuracy of saving the DEMAT accounts, and all because of those reasons. So now let's try to understand who holds the DEMAT account. So there are two depositories in India who are responsible for holding all our DEMAT account. All our DEMAT account will be with them only. They are responsible for holding our DEMAT account and the securities inside the DEMAT account. So we call them as National Securities Depository Limited, NSDL, and Central Depository Securities Limited. So all these are safe with them. If you want to sell a particular share, you need to enter a OTP, then only it can be sold. It's a government entity. This is again a listed company. We will see those things later. So now normally we saw that these are the depository who hold the DEMAT account, but if you want to open a DEMAT account, it can be through depository participants. So depository participants are the people who interact with the depository like CDSL and NSDL and with us. So they are the middlemen. They are some kind of banks and institutions and discount brokers. So these are the people who allow or give the facility to open a DEMAT account with them, and they send the securities to the CDSL, and they enter the middleman. They get some brokerages in between them. So now let's come to the charges for opening a DEMAT account. It is 200 if you open a DEMAT account with discount, some of the discount brokers, and there will be AMC of rupees some 300. It varies depending upon the brokers that you choose. So it is up to you to choose a broker. There are different kinds of brokers. We have full service broker, we have discount broker, and there are and some banks also offer DEMAT accounts like SBI. But the disadvantages with the full service broker and banks is that they charge a heavy brokerage amount. For example, if you do a transaction, they charge 0.5% or 0.1% of the transaction, which will be a very huge money. All your profits will be eaten up by the that kind of full service brokers. That is the problem. But if you go with the discount broker, they will not provide all the services that are given by full service broker. Here they will give a platform. What you can do is you can get the platform and reduce the brokerage from a discount broker, and you can avail some research services too. There are some external agency who are dedicated only giving research, so you can pay a fixed fee and get the services like this. So that is what I recommend. If you want to open a discount broker account, I have given the link. It is up to you to finally decide whether you want a service plus account, or I will get a separate platform with reduced brokerage of flat. I will pay even if you transact for 1 crore, you will be paying only rupees 20 for a per order. So, and equity delivery is obviously free. If you do it for short term, that is also free. You can check the description. Now let us move and see how the DEMAT account will be after it is open, what kind of facilities they are giving inside the DEMAT account, the charts, the companies, how the data is running in the graphs. We'll see everything. So it will be really interesting. Let's get tuned to that. Here I am showing a DEMAT account with a discount broker which I have opened. I paid 200 for opening an account, and you can see all the charts, Nifty 50, and you can add a stock to a watch list. This is a watch list. If you want to search for a particular stock, like let us say TCS or SBI, we can just type, it will show, and you can click add, and you can see how the chart is performing. You can also change the time frame with which you want to go ahead and see for the charts. So there are so many facilities. So here it is. So you can also draw moving averages line, and several indicators are there, and you can decide when to buy after. There are some indicators that which will show a buy or sell signal. So there are so many facilities are there inside a DEMAT account. This can also be used for a trading account, and in addition you can also do futures and options. Then you can do this commodity trading like gold, silver, crude oil. So many are there. You can buy a stock with just a click. Just enter the quantity. If you click buy, it will be bought within a second. You can just see. So order is executed complete. It is done. It's simply extremely faster. So this is how a DEMAT account, and you need to place an order, everything. If you have any questions, you can WhatsApp me about getting started, or don't know how to get started. The link is in the description, and the number is also in the description. You can say hi to me on WhatsApp. WhatsApp link is there. Bye bye.